Hello everyone, I'm James and welcome to At America TV. For any newcomers here, hi and welcome to At America TV for the first time. At America is the United States Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States. June 1st is Pancasila Day here in Indonesia. It celebrates the birth of our national principles. Usually, public holidays are associated with short vacations, but because of the pandemic, many people are staying at home. Don't worry, because we are going to invite you to travel the world with us. In this series, my friends and I will take you on some exciting journeys. So, get your snacks, sit tight, and enjoy the adventure.
Hello, my name is Eric Hansen. I'm a filmmaker and educator based in Los Angeles, California. In 2018, I was a visitor to Indonesia as part of the American Film Showcase, and I would like to extend my thanks to all the wonderful Indonesians that hosted me so graciously on my visit. And as a token of that, I would like to share with you some of the virtual reality and photography that I've done in your country. So again, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hey Jasmine, can you believe it? We just landed in Prambanan Temple, Indonesia.
Wow, look at all these statues! I've definitely heard about Prambanan before, but I've never been there. Do you know the story behind this marvelous temple?
Did you ditch history class in high school or something? Just kidding. Alright, so if you've heard about Prambanan, I'm sure you're familiar with the Sailendra dynasty, right? So they're the ones who built this temple, and it was dedicated to the Trimurti, three expressions of God: Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer.
So that means that the temple is divided into three parts to represent God, am I right?
Exactly, but actually, there are hundreds of temples here in Prambanan, but some of them have collapsed a few times over the years because of the earthquakes. The last major one here was in 2006, and you see there's a lot here still to be rebuilt.
This is very impressive. If I'm not mistaken, this is the largest Hindu temple in Indonesia and the second largest in Southeast Asia, right?
Exactly right. Anyway, did you know why Prambanan is also called Roro Jonggrang Temple?
No idea. Why?
So, the legend started with the marriage proposal from Bandung Bondowoso to Princess Roro Jonggrang. She didn't want to marry him because he had killed her father. Since Roro Jonggrang couldn't directly reject him, she put a condition on the proposal. Bandung Bondowoso had to build 1,000 temples in one night before the rooster started to crow. He agreed to the condition and asked the spirits to help him. When the princess found out that Bandung Bondowoso was succeeding, she woke all of her maids and the villagers up. They pounded rice and set up fire to make it look like the sun had risen. It fooled the rooster, so they started to crow. Hence, all the spirits abandoned their work and returned to their world. When Bandung Bondowoso found out that Roro Jonggrang tricked him, he turned the princess into a stone and put it in the 1,000th temple. The legend says she is the Durga statue in the Shiva temple, which is believed to be the cursed princess.
Wow, that is very interesting. You seem to know a lot of facts about the temples. Why don't you take us to the largest Buddhist temple in the entire world?
Off we go!
Welcome to the single most visited monument in Indonesia. This is Borobudur.
Is this temple located in Yogyakarta, the same city as Prambanan?
This temple is located in a small town called Magelang, and it is an hour-and-a-half drive from Yogyakarta. There's a bus you can take from the city to come here. It is located on the hill, so that's why it's named Borobudur, because Boro means monastery and Budur means hill. So there you have it, temple on the hill.
Oh, I get it now. Hey, look over there. Is that entire wall sculpted?
Yes, it is. If you look around here,
The temple walls are fully decorated with relief that narrate the Buddhist teachings, depict various events related to his past lives, and illustrate didactic stories taken from important Buddhist scriptures. These meticulously carved relief sculptures mediate a physical and spiritual journey that guides people toward higher states of consciousness.
Wow, it's very meaningful and very beautiful at the same time.
it is very beautiful indeed. In the superior parts, you see the stupas like this. Each one here has a Buddha inside.
There are 504 Buddha statues here. They have their hands in different positions. All the statues illustrate the Dhyani Buddha or meditative Buddhism. They are spread to different levels, from the lower to the top, Rupadhatu and Arupadhatu. The Buddha Dhyani is different from the Buddha in history. They are not enlightened earthly beings, but they are transcendental saviors who sit on their lotuses in eternal reverence, peace, and meditation with half-closed eyes. The most striking feature of this Buddha is his simplicity. He is illustrated with a Buddha dressed in a monk's suit with folds that fall down or sometimes tightly cover his body like wet clothes. His cloak shows only his wrists, neck, and ankles. Another physical feature is a point on his forehead, right between his eyebrows. The simplicity in Buddha's portrayal is a combination of loyalty and tenderness that produces the beauty of this statue. Statues are in a circle placed in a hollow stupa, arranged in 3 levels of concentric circles. The first level of the circle has 32 stupas, the second has 24 stupas, and the third has 16 stupas. Thus, there are 72 stupas which correspond to the Javanese tradition, which says 72 guarded principles in a cage in Borobudur. Research shows significant position differences of the hands of Buddha statues in Borobudur. The left hand of the Buddha statue is generally placed in the lap with the palm facing upward, while the right hand shows a certain gesture associated with certain historical events of the Buddha's life.
It is so amazing just to imagine that such a large temple is fully decorated with such detailed sculptures. Plus, it was built with 8th century technology and resources. My mind is fully blown. You know what? Looking at how huge this temple is makes me want to show you the Valley of Fire in Nevada. Let's go, shall we?
Whoa, Jasmine, are you taking me to Mars?
Haha, we are actually still on Earth, Maya, although it looks like we are in another planet, doesn't it? We are now in the Valley of Fire State Park in the beautiful state of Nevada. Now, we are here to see one of the most popular trails here, the Fire Wave Trail, to go see one of the most popular features in this park known as the Fire Wave. It is so beautiful and amazing, and I would love for you to join me. So let's get right into it.
Imagine a landscape that is drenched in red, where the sandstone rocks have been carved by wind and rain into odd, intriguing shapes. Arches of all sizes add a touch of whimsy to the desert scene. And in the middle of all this is a land of pastel colors that looks more like a watercolor painting rather than a place you can see and touch. This fantastic landscape can be found at the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. It's a place that brings joy and wonder. You have to experience it for yourself. And here's everything that you can experience, from what to see to hiking trails in the Valley of Fire State Park. The Valley of Fire has the distinction of being the oldest state park in Nevada. The area began as a park in 1931. The 40,000 acres of the park protect the incredible red sandstone formations that appeared in the area over 150 million years ago. Human life in the area dates to around 300 BC, when the Anasazi people used the area for hunting and food gathering. And the mark remains to this day with the stunning petroglyphs that are found throughout the park.
The view is absolutely breathtaking. I wonder where it is located.
You can find the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada, USA. It is roughly 58 miles north of Las Vegas on Interstate 15. Take exit 75 and drive 11 miles to the start of the park. Being in close proximity, the Valley of Fire makes for one of the top things to do in Las Vegas.
When is the best time to visit Valley of Fire?
The best time to visit the Valley of Fire State Park is in spring and fall. Temperatures are mild and plants may be in bloom. In winter, the park can reach freezing temperatures, especially at night. During the summer months, temperatures soar. During the day, well past 38 degrees Celsius.
I wonder, can we camp around the site?
All campsites are available on a first-come, first-served basis, and there's a fee. If you're looking to camp, hitting the campground should be your first stop on your visit for a better chance of securing a spot. Atlas Rock has both semi-primitive sites as well as sites designated only for RVs with water and electric hookups. Please be aware, if you don't have a campsite in the Valley of Fire State Park, you cannot be in it after dark. If Valley of Fire camping is not your style, the closest lodging can be found in the Moapa Valley, just north of Valley of Fire State Park on Highway 169. Or you can drive the 58 miles back to Las Vegas, which is roughly 1.5 hours one way.
I'm already sorting a plan for a camping trip to Nevada in my head right now because of these pristine, scenic views from Blue Planet. I get to experience an incredible, realistic adventure in some of the world's most remarkable locations. Shall we continue our adventure, Jasmine?
Let's go, Maya!
Do you have any guesses on where our next adventure will take place? Comment down below if you can guess where we're going. Follow our social media accounts at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at @ATAmerica so you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you folks on the next adventure.